Welcome to Nerdy Psychology, where your mind's not as messy as it seems. We break it down with a little curiosity and make sense of your thoughts and your themes. So be curious, stay kind, keep your mind nerdy.
Do you ever feel like your brain is always on? Like even during quiet moments, part of you, it's still scanning for problems. Maybe you struggle to fully relax. Maybe silence feels really uncomfortable. Or maybe you're constantly anticipating worst case scenarios or overanalyzing situations or feel emotionally tense, even when nothing's technically wrong. Some people describe it as, I feel like I can never fully exhale. If that sounds familiar, your nervous system may be stuck in something called hypervigilance. Today on Nerdy Psychology, we're talking about why some brains become highly alert while relaxing can feel uncomfortable for certain people, and what hypervigilance really looks like in everyday life. Hi nerds, I'm Dr. Angel, a mental health professional and the creator of Nerdy Psychology, where we break down mental health and human behaviors in ways that, well, actually make sense. If you're enjoying Nerdy Psychology Explained in a relatable way, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss an episode. Let's jump on in. What hypervigilance looks like. Hypervigilance is a heightened state of alertness where the brain becomes overly focused on detecting possible danger, problems, or an emotional threat. And this doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes hypervigilance looks like overthinking constantly, difficulty relaxing or sitting still, being easily startled, reading too deeply into people's tone or facial expressions, feeling mentally on guard, struggling to sleep because your brain just won't shut down, and scanning conversations for hidden meanings, or constantly preparing for what could go wrong. Some people become highly aware of tension in relationships, changes in mood shifts, noise, conflict, criticism, unpredictability, or even subtle emotional shifts in other people. Their brain basically becomes this overactive threat detection system. And honestly, hypervigilant people are often incredibly observant. But that awareness comes at a cost. Because living in this constant state of alertness, that's exhausting. Our bodies weren't built to do that. So what's the psychology behind it? The question is, why does this happen? Hypervigilance often develops when the brain spends long periods of time learning that this world feels unpredictable, emotionally unsafe, or stressful. And this can happen in environments involving chronic stress, high conflict, emotional unpredictability, trauma, criticism, instability, bullying, emotionally reactive environments, or situations where someone's constantly had to, read the room. The nervous system adapts by becoming extremely alert and aware. Basically, the brain learns, if I stay aware enough, maybe I could prevent pain or something bad happening. So the brain starts scanning constantly. What mood are they in? Is something wrong? Did something change? Did I upset somebody? What's about to happen? What do they mean by that? Am I safe right now? And over time, that state of alertness can become so normal that people don't even realize how tense they are. Their nervous system starts treating hyper-awareness as survival, which is why relaxing can actually feel uncomfortable. And some people even describe it as feeling torturous. For some people, slowing down creates anxiety because their nervous system associates vigilance with safety. And when I slow down, that means I'm not safe or there could be a threat. So when things finally become calm, their brain doesn't know, what do I do with calm? And this can really show up in everyday ways. Maybe you hear this text notification and you instantly feel anxious. Maybe someone said, "Can we talk later?" And then your brain immediately creates 17 possible disasters. Maybe you struggle to enjoy vacations because your brain keeps searching for the next problem. Or maybe you're the person who notices every tiny emotional shift in a room before anybody else does. Hypervigilant people often become caretakers, planners, overthinkers, conflict avoiders, highly responsible adults, overly responsible adults. And not because they're controlling, because it's not about control, but because their nervous system learned that staying alert helps them to feel safe. So what actually helps? Now, the goal is not becoming unaware or careless. The opposite is not what we're looking for. Awareness itself is not bad. The goal is helping your nervous system learn that it doesn't have to stay in survival mode all the time. And a few things can help with this. One, notice when your brain is scanning for danger. Just notice. Hypervigilance is often automatic. Your brain just does it because you've trained it to do that. So start gently asking yourself, am I responding to an actual danger or threat right now, or am I predicting one? That small pause can help us increase our awareness. 2, build moments of intentional safety. Hypervigilant nervous systems often need repeated experiences of calm. And this might include having quiet routines or grounding exercises, mindfulness-based practices, predictable environments, music, movement, deep breathing exercises, or moments of intentionally slowing down. Now, realize I said moments. Small moments of safety matter more than people realize. And people who can't tolerate calm or relax need to take it in small moments. 3, stop treating rest like laziness. Get that, erase that, because it's not true. And this one is huge. I hear it all the time in the counseling room. Many hypervigilant people feel guilty when resting because their nervous system equates productivity and alertness with safety. But your nervous system was not designed to stay activated 24/7. Rest is not weakness. It's regulation. Hypervigilance is not proof that you're crazy or dramatic or broken. And for many people, it's that nervous system adapting that developed over time in responses to stress and unpredictability and emotional survival. So their brains learn to stay alert for a reason. Healing often involves teaching your nervous system that it is allowed to feel safe again. So I am curious, do you think you struggle with hypervigilance? And if so, what does it look like for you? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, stay curious, be kind, keep your mind nerdy. That's a wrap. See you next week.
So be curious, stay kind.